So I was watching a little bit of The View today, and I have to say The View is so much better with Joy Behar back, and they're really getting a real true. They're getting back to what The View originally is supposed to be, which is a all-female perspective on news, politics, and so forth, and just social issues in general. Because for a while, uh, it was becoming one of this pop fluff shit and all that, and not even women who love watching The View were into it anymore. They're like, really, this is what it's becoming. And even men that love to watch the show are like, really, this is what the show's becoming. And so anyway, I was watching a little bit of it, and there was a star from Charmed, Melissa Milano, who got a lot of shit for breastfeeding her baby. And so anyway, she's older now, and so anyway, I find it stupid. She's getting criticized by other women because she's breastfeeding her own child. However, this does bring up an important point that Whoopi brought up and Joy Behar brought up, and I know this happened to a friend of mine. She gave birth to her child early this year, and she went in labor like real early in the morning. So, and they did this to her, and they do this to a lot of women, surprisingly. What they do is in this day and age, it's called the encouragement movement. What I mean by encouragement movement is they basically scare women into breastfeeding their children, even though a woman may not be able to breastfeed a baby at all. The point is, they use a scare tactic like, oh, if you don't breastfeed your child's going to be mentally retarded or something like that. They use scare tactics like that. It's so stupid and redundant and horrible, and you know what? The thing is, though, it's not doctors that do this to women. It's other women that do this to women, the nurses. That's who does it to other women. It's the nurses. The nurses basically bully other women into breastfeeding their child, and it's so stupid because, and I've seen this comment. I've seen this comment floating around on single mom threads and all that, and this quote seems to be coming from a lot of young mothers, and the quote is, "If you're not in labor, then shut your mouth," which I completely agree with, because these nurses, they're not going through the pregnancy, so they're not the child's mother, so they have no say in what the woman does regarding if she breastfeeds or doesn't breastfeed. I just wanted to get this out because as a guy who is passionate about the topic of women's health and women's reproductive rights, one of the many topics I'm passionate about, and it's an important topic to have in this country, even if you're a man. So the thing is, I don't think this encouragement movement is working. It's nothing but a bullying movement, period.